If you are trans, this is a little disclaimer. The way that this next sort of scene goes, it's uncomfortable to watch as a trans woman, I found personally. I think many people find it uncomfortable, not just trans people. But I just wanted to let you know that now before we watch it.
Try to be honest with all of you as much as I can. I love men. And I love being a woman. But I'm not a woman. I was born as a man.
That is the punchline. That is the awful thing about this whole thing. There is something about Miriam. She was a trans woman. They were being filmed with a whole team of people watching them. She stood there and they laughed in her face. I do want to pay my respects. Miriam Rivera is no longer with us. She did unfortunately pass away at 38 in suspicious circumstances. The wildest thing is, I remember watching this show. The word trans wasn't used, by the way, at all in this show. It was man and woman. That's what it was. She said, I'm a man. That mixed with the reaction and then how she was treated after, I didn't know what trans was because it didn't show me what trans was. It showed me what all the negative stereotypes trans women are cast as. That's what it showed. That's what it depicted. I saw that and thought, she's beautiful and she was born a boy. I maybe feel like that, but she's been treated awful. I can't deal with that. That's not something I want. And I locked it away. These boys who were in the villa with her, who were dating her, who were kissing her, they didn't have the option to consent to being with a trans woman. I think that's inherently itself a really, really bad thing. They didn't consent to being intimate with a trans woman, and it was all documented and filmed and going on to national TV. The deception level. I know some people might have an issue with that. Miriam didn't come clean to any of the boys about her true identity until the last episode. As a young, vulnerable trans woman to be part of a reality TV show, she was the first trans woman on a reality TV show. It was a huge, huge deal. I don't blame her at all in any way. I blame the team involved in shaping and moulding the show because it could have been handled so much better. She was heavily encouraged not to come out to any of these boys. It was just done really, really distastefully. Really, really uncomfortably. Camera shots would zoom into her crotch. They had this great idea for this show that was dramatic shock value. I don't think they thought of what was going to happen after, how the ending was going to be perceived. But it all got to this big crescendo of Miriam revealing this scripted, very, very heavily scripted confession of her being trans. Why did no one stop or say anything? Like, this was never going to end well, was it? Let's be real.